Hello and welcome to Microprose Soccer on the Commodore 64, and as you probably just saw there, this was developed by Sensible Software, and it's sort of a predecessor to Sensible Soccer, I guess. Let's just so there's various options we can pick here that affect the game. You can affect whether the computer selects and they just player to the ball, or whether you want to just manually select when you want to flick. And I prefer to leave it in manual. Weather is quite important. The rain effects do have quite a large influence over the game, so definitely worth considering whether to leave that on or not. Depends, it's personal preference, I guess. Banana power, again, personal preference. You can't really do sort of curved shots. You can't really pick the power in game. You've got to select it here whether you want low, medium or high. I normally leave it in medium. Match length, I normally have it set to 4 minutes, but I'll leave it at 2 minutes just so we can keep the video short. Replays, we'll leave on. The in-game music's quite silly, and the whole game has got a rather silly sense of humour to it. Sensible Software like to do sort of off-the-wall games back then, and this is definitely not an exception. But we'll leave the sound effects on just for a bit of realism. There's various options we can pick here. Microprose International Challenges, it's like a knockout. You just play against increasingly difficult teams. World Cup, obviously there's a World Cup. You pick your country and go for it. Soccer League is if you want to play with lots of your friends. You can have your own little league. And two-player friendly, obviously just two players. So I think we'll try the World Cup. Like, just pick your team. So again, if you've got lots of players, they can all participate in the World Cup, but there's only 2 players in the name bank at the moment, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm not going to go Scotland because they're not going to win. I think I'll go Brazil. Increase my chances slightly. So you start a new tournament, and it sets up the fixtures. You don't watch the computer matches, it just tells you the results. So I'm now going to play Denmark. Let's get started. So right away you can see it's an overhead game. The graphics are pretty smart actually. I'm playing blue, also playing Brazil's away colours. Yeah, Denmark, quite a tough team actually. Yeah, so you see the graphics are really smart and nice high-res overlays on all the players. Occasionally there is a downside, sometimes it does flicker quite a bit if there's too many of them, or you know, in a row. But it doesn't happen too often, and it's not really that off-putting. Oh, come on, save the ball. Yeah, the gameplay, it plays pretty well actually, a nice sort of speed to it. The only thing it does annoy me a little bit is the fact that the ball doesn't animate. It does look a bit odd, it takes a bit of getting used to. Oops, quite a short half, I'm only going to set it to 2-minute matches. The only thing, my only other niggle in the game is that there is only a limited number of ways to score a goal, because the goalkeepers are actually a bit too good. If you just try and walk up to them, they'll just come out and grab the ball right away, and they always get priority over the ball. But yeah, when this game came out, try and banana. Denmark is too good. Yeah, when the game came out, there wasn't that many great football games on the 64. For a long time, the best game was Commodore International Soccer, and that's still quite a good game to play. It's quite simplistic, but there's not a lot of options, but it still plays really well. It's quite fast. Come on. Oh. Yeah, when this game came out, it came out at the same time as, roughly the same time as Emily Hughes International Soccer, which is the other good football game in 64. And they're both quite different sort of games. This is sort of slightly silly, but quite easy to get into. Emily Hughes is doesn't look quite as polished as this, but it does play a bit faster, and it feels a bit more realistic, like a proper sort of kickabout. So both games got their plus and minus points. Let's just skip through this. So that was a goalless draw. So who am I playing now? I'm playing USA. Well, it should be. I'm back. I'm playing on the yellow team again, playing my home strip. USA should be a bit of an easier match. Okay, so now we've got some rain. This is where the game starts to get quite challenging sometimes. Because when you try and do a sliding tackle, the players just slide about all over the place. So. Oops, USA have scored. How embarrassing. So you get a little replay here, it rewinds back and get a replay. Slows down at the end. So the rainstorms, they can sometimes work to your advantage. Just trying to line myself up for a shot. So. I mean, I'm not a particularly big fan of football, to be honest, but it's not. I mean, this game's quite fun to play, so it must be doing something right. I think it can get a little frustrating sometimes. I say there's only a limited number of ways to score a goal. Normally, you can either head straight towards it and try the banana shot, or you can try a diagonal shot from the side. But if you just try and run up to the goalie, he just takes the ball off you. Nice overhead kick there. Oh no. Yep. So that's Microprose Soccer for you. Yeah, it plays pretty well actually. Looks great. Sounds great. I mean, sound effects are a bit basic, but they do the job. And the music is quite silly. And as an extra, brand shot here. Oh, as an extra bonus, the game comes with what's called the American the American game option, which is just indoor soccer or football, but it's like 6-a-side. And it's yeah, it's quite fun as well. It's quite a bit more sort of fast paced than this one. But, right, well, there's not much more to show you. I'll just exit the stop the music. Yep. So yeah, it's quite a smart game. I think one of the better football games on the 64. So I'll give this 8.5 out of 10, I think, which is still quite a good fun game to play. Even if you don't like football, it's still a good game to play, and it's yeah, probably more fun in 2-player mode or with more of your friends. But yeah, it's still not too bad. Right, see you in the next video.